I don't know what's in it. Hey, Sister Sarah's Kitchen. I only came up here to play a song for y'all. Hey, Nichelle. Is it, what's your name? Is it Nichelle? Is your name Nichelle? Please ask the question. It's pronounced Michelle, but with an N. Michelle. Okay. Okay. How old are you, Michelle? What's the question, Jay Shauna? You missed the live, didn't it? The little Zoom we had. 31. What brought you here to want to sit up and listen to me ramble on about my little nothings, Nichelle? What drew you in, may I ask? Selfishly. Nichelle. Valerie already used hers and she said she slept like a baby. Ethereal Valerie. Am I shaking? Or is it just, I ain't ate today. Hey, Jillian. I've been following you for a while and watched your YouTube, and I love your energy and perspectives. Okay. I'm gonna ask you another question, please excuse me. If you just came in here to listen, please say stop talking to me and I will. Okay, it first drew me in about your honesty on motherhood and marriage. I did see your question, but it did keep telling me that something getting filtered. You may have to do that thing people do where they camouflage what they trying to say. I probably need to eat some. I was gonna order me some breakfast from the liquor store. Can you okay, two things. One, I want to know what your question is. I don't want TikTok to like hold you back from it. You have two options. You can email it to me right quick. My computer is right here. LadyOfTheHouseMedia@gmail.com. You can email it to me and really get into the things. You don't have to wait on the you don't have to worry about not having enough characters. You can say, hey Robin, if I didn't say hey to you, you can email it to me. You can disguise it. That's the only two options I got. I thought I had more options than that. Nichelle. It drew me in about honesty, in my honesty on marriage and motherhood. That does captivate quite a bit of people. Like when I bump into people in real life, they be like, I like you, I don't care. Well, can I buy your sandwich? You make me feel like less of a shitbag. You make me feel like less of a loser. I appreciate you for that. Not that, you know, women make themselves feel like losers because they don't have husbands and children in their house. Good morning, Daydreamer. Good morning, Ash, the wind blew. And so like, or like if you can't figure out how to do the wife and mother thing perfectly, it's no perfect way to do that. You would have to get totally in the cage and shut the fuck up to do that right. As somebody who's explored all the ways that you're supposed to do it right, spend time with women that get the marks for perfection, they're miserable. And they got a lot of bags under their eyes. And the kids don't respect them or appreciate them. Like, do they think, oh, best mom ever? Yeah, but they don't respect the best mom ever. You email me? I got a song to play for y'all. LadyOfTheHouseMedia@gmail.com. Let's see if it's in spam. You ain't in the spam? You at Lady of the House Media at gmail.com. Happy Friday, Naturally Rashida. You send it to Lady of the House Media at gmail.com. I'm unmarried with 0 kids, and to be honest, in today's climate, it seems best to stay that way. It is best to stay that way. It is best to stay that way, for sure. And I'm gonna send it again. Okay. Because even like me and Valerie been talking about our habits and incorporating new habits and just trying to be overall more well, so that we can be well loved and well watered like we aspire to be. And all of the ways, like if we had more of ourselves, we would have much better. We would have a lot. The male species has been showing me is best. I just work on myself. They've been showing you their best. What you mean by this? Great day, Monet Eloise. Oh, live question. Got it. So I'm 22, and I feel like I only get hit on by older men. I'm definitely about my business. I'm in law enforcement. I have a house and car. But it's like I don't want men my father's age. But why I don't know younger men aren't interested. Well, older men, what do you mean? Like 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s, like old farts? Or just guys that's like 38 plus? 51. Okay. You 22. Hey, Day Louise Beauty. You want to be getting hit on right now? Hey, Octavia. You want to be getting hit on by guys your age? Is that what you want? Good morning. Like, honest, do I intimidate them? Probably. Honestly, no, I don't. Don't worry about it then. If you don't want to be getting, because here's the thing. You're 22. The guys in your age range making their baby mamas right now. Do you prime baby mama making age? Just tip around being beautiful. So my focus has been on me and making sure I'm well and fulfilled. Good for you. Just tip around and be beautiful. This, you in the prime of your life, you should just be experiencing being young and beautiful. Young and beautiful. And experiencing being young and beautiful do not mean chasing men. Show is or getting erectile dysfunction before 25. Girl, they feel to your comment. Light switches here. I've been focused on money, but not the emotional and everything else. I think you should focus on your feelings. I mean, you should be focused on money and how you feel, not just money. Your emotions are important. Your emotions tell you things. If you not focusing on your emotions, you're not calling you deaf, dumb, and stupid, but like you're not paying attention. You're not present. I think a lot of comments are getting filtered for some reason. Oh, okay. It's probably because of what we talking about. I got a muzzle on over here. Hey, Miss True Rose Evans. Anyway, they put some muzzle on me, girl. We can only get so far, I guess. anyway, you just need to be young and fabulous. Like, it's so many benefits of being young and fabulous that don't have shit to do with a man, girl. Be young and fabulous. Explore. If you happy with law enforcement, fine. Stay in law enforcement, be in law enforcement forever. But if you ain't really into law enforcement like that, you want to do something that's more fun, colorful, fabulous, do it. This is the prime of your life. And if you're not off chasing men, sitting in hotel bars with a French manicure, waiting on a man to come along and provide for you, you're going to live well. And by the time you get 39, girl, but here's the fucked up thing about it. If that's the route you take to get where you're trying to go, whatever kind of companionship you aspire to have in your heart of hearts, you'll have it. If you tithe your youth to your older you, if you tithe your youth into the future, you hear all these elders talking about youth is wasted on the young. Imagine you at 22 not wasting your goddamn youth on sitting up in a goddamn restaurant bar with a French manicure waiting on somebody to come along and provide for you. Imagine if you used your youth to see the world. Imagine if you used your youth to listen to the elders, those girls that they tell you are jealous of you and don't know what the fuck they talking about. Imagine if you used your youth to cloak yourself in all of that wisdom and experience, girl. And set your life on fire in a good way. Imagine. Do you want to close your eyes and imagine together? Do you want to open up the wonder and stir off into the distance about it? Good morning, Miss Madam C. Hello, powerful, brilliant ladies. Sitting in a hotel bar with a French manicure has me, girl, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine the young one, please, for me, because I don't want to go back to being young. But if I had a chance to go back to being young, I could go back to immediately when those people that was in charge of me growing up handed me my life. With what I know now, girl. By 39, I'll be standing on a goddamn mountain. And I will be able to breathe at those, all up there in the clouds. I'll be able to breathe beautifully up there. I have everything I needed. And I will use, you want to be young? Learn how to navigate this world without a man because you can. This is the very first generation, the girls your age, where your mamas was working, your grandmamas was working, and I mean like career girls, providing for themselves. They didn't need no man to get a credit card or a place to live. You're the first crop of girls that may have had a chance of not being raised by all of that trauma. Use it to your benefit. Use it to your benefit. Use it to your benefit. Shira 7 would tell you to go sit in a hotel bar. It was a girl in Shira 7's live yesterday. 17 years old. You want to know what she was asking Shira 7? I'm 17. How old is too old for a provider man for me? She's 17. She don't even want to try. She don't even want to try to go out there and do something for herself. 17. She ain't even out of her mama house yet, and she already plotting on a provider. She finna fuck up her life. And guess who gonna help her fuck up her life? And then when she leave her off of a cliff, don't even have a hotline for her to call. Must be mad. Must be mad. Do Jesus. I just like forget them. Live life. It's so abundant. It's so abundant. And Jay Shauna, if you really want to get into the things, join the Patreon, because the way we travel and connect and travel and connect and travel and connect. If you wanted to see the world, you could just come with us. Hey KJ, if you want to see the world, you could just come with us. We doing all kind of shit, making mixtapes, making bone bras, how people moving, how people doing. You'll be the youngest one we got, and we gonna treat you like the cub you are. You are lying. Mother Shira over there telling you that you should be a loner in this season of your life. No, you shouldn't. You should be around people who, let me read you something. You want the best chance at being the baddest bitch in the land at 39? You want a chance at that? Let me tell you what to do. You get you some community. When you don't have community, you are not listened to. You don't have a place you can go to feel, excuse me, I don't know why I keep skipping that and. You don't have a place you can go to and feel that you really belong. You don't have people to affirm who you are. Because again, you can't be affirmed in isolation and being a loner. That's why mother is misinforming you. You can't be affirmed. And you need that. You need affirmation through you. Anyway, you don't have people to affirm who you are and to support you in bringing forward your gifts. If you're great at painting, great. But if you haven't seen the world, if you haven't experienced love and pain and intimacy and depth, your painting is going to be real boring and basic. Living life and making connections and being seen and experienced in a real way is what brings forth your gifts. When the people you came from cannot appreciate your gifts in the way a stranger can. This is why I tell y'all, if y'all gonna make content, block everybody you know. They're gonna get in the way of you and the FYP. You want to be around people who see it for you? Go out into the world. I thought me being a fabulous cook was a have-all be-all until I started seeing the world. That's not the have-all be-all. Like that, I can do that as a hobby. I figured out how fabulous and well-to-do I am that I don't even need to do, like that can only be, I can use that, I can say that for myself. You think, I thought that gift was the have-all be-all. I thought that gift was going to write my checks for me. All that laboring, all of that planning. I thought that was the have-all be-all. The more I see the world, the more I see parts of myself that I would have never gotten a chance to see if I wasn't seeing the world. If I wasn't exploring relationships, making connections with real human beings who also value community and connection. Let me finish. When you don't have community, you are not listened to. You don't have a place you can go to and feel that you really belong. This is important. You don't have people to affirm who you are and to support you in bringing forward your gifts. Also important. I'm going to tell you why it's important. This disempowers the psyche. So yeah, you can walk around in this world being a goddamn loner girl. I don't need nobody. This disempowers the psyche. Now what? Making you vulnerable to consumerism and all the things that come along with it. See the world, young one. Don't pay no attention to all that little dumb shit those elders are telling you about going to hotel bars and restaurant bars and chasing down somebody that's gonna terrorize you, ruin your life, pump you up with goddamn children, people that he not even gonna help you properly see about. For a Porsche. You want a Porsche, girl? We'll do a fundraiser. We'll do a bake sale, girl. You want a Porsche? We'll have a nationwide bake sale, girl. Yes, you can ask me a dating question. And we'll get you a Porsche. You're gonna have to pay the note. We'll have a nationwide bake sale. We'll organize it. You're gonna have to pay the note, though. And you ought to. You want to take care of yourself. You want to provide for yourself. You want to buy yourself beautiful things. You want to work hard so that you can have beautiful things. You want to work hard so that you can have beautiful things. And working hard by laboring and getting in a cage for a provider man is not the kind of hard work that is going to fulfill you. That is the kind of hard work that will disempower your psyche. Please, it's so easy to get a luxury car. Girl, go see the world. They'll just hand you the keys, especially if you're young. They'll just hand you those keys, girl. If somebody who had to give back, they'll just hand you them keys. Oh, ding. They'll give you them keys, girl. That's why I was like, he made her think that Porsche was like, girl, you could have got that Porsche for yourself. Somebody will give you one if you go from dealership to deal. Now, is you finna have to pay for it? Yes. One way or another. Hey, Bree Wax. I need to get up with you. I don't know what none of my brushes is. I'm gonna have to work with my hands. What was the dating question? They didn't let you ask it. They didn't let you ask it probably because I don't know. I guess it's not a bad thing to discuss it. I'd rather you be talking about it with people with some goddamn sense that actually know how to date, that understand the art of dating, than somebody that don't know what the fuck is going on anywhere in the world, ever, at any time. Let me fix my face. Lord Jesus. I still regret doing that deep dive. I'm gonna be mad at her for a long time. I don't even care. I don't even want to be mad at her. I'm just so disgusted. Did you run off? You don't have a question no more? If not, I'm gonna play my little song I want to play for y'all. It ain't no little song. Let's see. Okay, got the words. Hey, Shamaya. Hey, head of HR. If I didn't say nothing to you, please excuse me. Gmail. Nope. What I'm looking for. Okay, you don't went on. Okay. So, ever since, hey, Cozy Rosie, do me a favor. I ain't trying to put you on the spot. Let me know if I have your attention. You got my, okay. You don't have to, you can share out the live overall, but you don't have to share out the live to individuals anymore because, we be running folks off. And once people get ran off, they do not be wanting you to let them know that I'm on a live stream, girl. Aye, Captain. All right. I have a couple of songs. This was Zadi. Ever since we read about, I'm gonna give you a backstory. Ever since I read that passage in Women Who Run with the Wolves about songs being prayers, I have been transformed, and I do feel like what we take in and weep about is important to our overall well-being, unfortunately. I also think the intention behind the songs we sing needs to make a difference. I'm just learning about from reading Women Who Run with Wolves in general, like singing over the bones, like if you are in a place in your life where you just need to be revitalized, you need life to be breathed back into you, the things that you take in are going to be important. And let's just move on. So let me read to you what I mean, and then I'm gonna explain to you. Oh Lord, girl, it's a lot going on. Okay. Dr. Estes talks about talks about songs as prayers in Women Who Run with the Wolves. I said this yesterday. She says that song is a special kind of language that enables humans to call the gods and great forces into human circles. It is a special kind of language that accomplishes this in a way that spoken voice cannot. The song, like the drum, has been used to create a non-ordinary consciousness, a trance state, a prayer state. The word pneuma, meaning breath, shares its origin with the word psyche. We know the gods are being called upon to breathe their wisdom and power into the matter at hand. That said, I'm going to play two. I'm going to stop right there. She said, you don't know what I've been through. It's been rough, I'm telling you. She said, all night she tosses and turns. No bridge is left to burn. So she's gotten rid of everybody. This song is called Lonely. You don't know what I've been through. It's been rough, I'm telling you. All night long, toss and turn. Nobody's bridge is left to burn. She got rid of everybody. Everybody's gone. So she wants you to know how alone in this world she is. Before we begin, just curious, give us a red rose in the chat if you experience a great deal of loneliness in this season of your life, please. I ain't trying to do nothing to you. I'm just curious. Yeah. You home, girl. Mm. Okay. 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 I'll talk to you before. Is it because everybody's gone? Is it because everyone's gone? Did you get rid of everybody? Did they leave on their own? I'm coming out of it, but I resonate. Is it because you got rid of everyone? Is it because everyone left? Is it because you moved and nobody's? What is it? Tell me all this. Tell me what is the? If you could say what the source of the loneliness is, do you know? Clean sweep and pregnant. Ouch. Lonely and pregnant is hard. Pregnancy is already lonely. It's just lonely, even if it's a bunch of people around you. It's just fucking lonely. The boundaries reveal who was really for me, and so you feel really what's for me and not out of what I do or produce for others. Now, excuse me, you got to be careful with this. You got to be careful with this. Well, you got it. You fixed it. Never mind. Um, and so you had to do a clean sweep because you learned that people was only over there for the benefits. Ooh, wait. You I'm coming out of it 5 years later, but for 4 I feel extremely lonely. Mm. You know, laboring for love is also lonely. Laboring for love is lonely because you actually want something out. You want to get something out of it, and you ain't getting what you want out of it. Out of it, it's an icky feeling. Uh, for you to be buying love, buying love, buying love, buying love, buying love. You look up and you ain't got now. You look up and you don't even have access to none, and you been paying for it. It's like insurance or something. Like, what have I been? You try to turn that insurance in because you done tore up your car, and it's like, oh well. But what I've been paying out for all this insurance for? Wait, I paid my insurance. Well, they be like, insurance is a scam. Buying love is a scam. Very minimal to low reciprocity. I should have did this after. I don't even know where my mineralized skin finish is, girl. You would think it was a lot going, isn't, girl? Anyway, I think. Oh, I put it back in here. Okay, you can hear me still. Let me turn this around. Okay, so divine love, all the things. Okay, so we were talking about loneliness. It's lonely at the top. No, it's not. It's lonely at the top if you didn't collect no people that was going up when you was going up. But it is actually not lonely at the top. It's not lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top if you abandoned and neglected your relationships. If you didn't take your relational skills on your way up, it is lonely at the top. But if you took care of every aspect of your life while you were climbing up there, you would not be lonely at no top. They want you to think it's lonely at the top because of capitalism. They want you to think it's lonely at the top because of consumerism. It is not lonely at no top. It's not. They make you think that so when your friends fall off, because that's what they're supposed to do, because if you're growing and they're not, you're growing and they're not, they don't know that it's possible to actually get new people to grow with. You growing, that's the new currency, then you got to be around people who are also growing. And if you don't go through life adopting people who are also growing, being adopted by people who are also growing, that probably means that you're climbing in isolation. That's why it's lonely at the top. Having a daughter with cerebral palsy, I just don't have the time to understand this. Learning to find community, your lives support this for me via social and building a new soul family. One of my little like my pro bono endeavor, she always weeps about this. I want my soul family. I'm like, that takes work. You feel it deep in your heart that you want this. You think they just gonna ring your doorbell? And I'm telling you something, as somebody who had a group of people ringing my doorbell, talking about something they want to help me and provide for me and see about me, that is a scam. Those people did not want to help me and provide for me and see about me. They came over here because they wanted to help and provide and see about themselves, and they wanted to use me to do it. And because I have so much good, I have a lot of experience with buying love, I went for it. It's work. It's work. Don't, Mother Shira talking about some you should only be pursuing friendships that's easy. Lies. You don't know what you talking about. You don't know what you talking about. You have no clue what's going on or what to do or what time it is or how to act or nothing. I'm fucking this mascara up. Lord help me. Oh, I skipped a step. I'm gonna have to wait till my mascara dry. Um. Anyway, it's not lonely at the top. Say more about pursuing easy friendships. What do you mean? What do you mean by say more? What? Tell me what you mean. What you want me to say? supposed to be playing a song for y'all. I got off track. Sorry. I'm gonna answer this good question and then we're gonna move on. I got a lot to say about this. I don't think my mascara is dry. I think Soul Fam to be more aligned. That's her too. Her too. But she just want them to come exhausted from overgiving. She just want them to like show up on her porch. She doesn't know that your soul family comes through moving through life, exploring, traveling, connecting, being vulnerable, reading your books, connecting through literature and art and beauty and whatever it is that you are aligned with, your gifts, exploring your gifts, being creative. This is how you meet your people. If you ain't doing none of that, girl, good luck. And then people do that. And they spend a lot of time on the internet trying to build community. Because that's what I was like when I first started doing one-on-ones, when I first came around here, and everybody was like, I do have friends. And it's like, okay, well, let's talk about the friends. And it's like all their friends on the internet. And it's no problem with all your friends being on the internet. But it don't make no sense for you to have all these friends on the internet and you ain't never met them in person. Like, oh, we've been friends for 5 years. We met on Clubhouse. Okay. So where have y'all been? What have y'all done? Oh, you never met in person, not even at a coffee shop in a small town in the middle of where y'all live. Me and Kelly Blocker met in January. We have been to Chicago, Charlotte, Orlando, Atlanta together. We met in January. You will let me know if it's real. You will let me know if what you're looking at is something you can touch or if it's a persona. You will let me know. You will let me know if you're looking at a woman who has seen the world, can make friends, got 70-year-old friends, 50-year-old friends, 20-year-old friends, 12-year-old friends. You will let me know if what you're looking at is real. Hopefully you can you know what you're looking at when you see something that's real. Lord help you. Hey KJ, if I didn't speak to you, I have 2 friends. We travel together in fellowship. Yeah, that's why y'all don't want to meet nobody on the internet. Like, and it's most of us, the people in our real lives are actually not safe. And so you just should skip over the whole stranger danger thing. If you want to talk, since you want to mislead people on the internet, let it be that I'm misleading people on the internet. The people in your life are more of a danger to you than most strangers. The people in your life, your mama, your daddy, your siblings are more of a danger to you than the people you would meet. This your algorithm. You design your algorithm based on your desires. That's why I was like, your algorithm is based on, like, even like we'll talk about Nichelle. Nichelle she a single woman, no husband, no children. She in this world on her own. She's starting to think that that's the best way for it to go. And then my video will come down her FYP. Your FYP is communicate. We know what you got going on based on what your FYP does. Your sister set your house on fire. Literally. But some of us have more safety with strangers. I'm not saying all of us, but some of us are just safer with strangers. And so if you haven't even explored the world enough to know that you will be safer with strangers, you're lost. Because if you're not with your people, you're lost. I've been in a hotel since April. Why are easy friendships not ideal? You seem against that, but why? I didn't hear the combo. Friendship, no relationship, Jay, is easy. Relationships, it's not possible for any meaningful relationship, Jay, to be easy. This is 2 human beings here. It's not possible. Do you understand? It's not possible with two humans who growing and stretching. They have bad days. It be 100 degrees outside. You be having a bad day. It be 100 degrees outside. We get distracted. We have grief we have to deal with. We have burdens we carrying. And then we have to try to have communion in the midst of all of this. It's not easy. Hell, it ain't easy raising her dog, she said. You want to know a really sad story? Hey, Ronnie the Body. A really sad story. Good morning, wealthy princess. A really sad story. One of my good girlfriends. Yes, but I'm not begging no one for community. Hold on, we'll get to that. They keep filtering your comments. Remind me to come back to this if I get off track because I got ADHD real bad and I forget. I forgot. Oh, the story. So one of my bridesmaids' girlfriends, Brittany, she be in the live stream sometimes. Her friend had a dog, couldn't manage the dog, gave the dog away. All of them got dogs at the same time. She gave hers up. It was too much responsibility. She got on some 90 Day Fiance type of shit and found her a husband in Jamaica or somewhere, married him. He got 2 kids. She married a man with 2 children, and he brought a big country ass dog in her house. Now all of a sudden she know how to care for a dog because a man with 2 kids brought a big country ass dog in her house. Now she's pregnant. Should have kept the dog. She's gonna be a shit mama. Couldn't even take care of a dog. You're pregnant? I was like, you need to tell her to get rid of it. You need to tell her to get rid of it. You don't need to be sweet to her. You need to tell her to get rid of that baby. They're gonna kick me off of here. She doesn't need a child. She can't manage a dog. And she finna have a baby with a punk bitch. She the breadwinner in the household. She gotta work. When you pregnant and you gotta work, that is a nightmare. Even I'm not gonna be messy. I'm gonna be sweet. I'm just gonna say, if you was in the live stream yesterday, you know where I was finna go with that. But why are you having a baby? You don't want a dog. Cute little old dog. Cute little rah. Now you got a husband with 2 kids, a large dog, and she's with child. Thank you. Saturn Navy T. Why are you having a baby? And I said, you better cut the bitch off because she finna work you. The weekend we was in Atlanta, she wanted to be with us. She had to be at this ragged ass little girl baby shower. Like I said, very matter of factly, I didn't even sugarcoat it. I said, it'll be more fulfilling for you to skip the baby shower. Skip the baby shower. It'll be more fulfilling for you to be with us than with her. Come and be with us. She went to that regular ass punk ass baby shower anyway. Out of obligation. She would have been with us out of desire. She was with the raggedy bitch out of obligation. She spent her weekend, her time, her money, and her creativity. And missed a time, girl. Missed a legendary time. He will find another hobby besides getting in on top of me. Disgusting. You can't take care of a dog. And you're with child, bitch. I said, the poor child got finna come into the world to the raggedest mama. Raggedy in spirit and in truth. Girl, if I'm 39, 35. Had to hurry up. Had to hurry up and do all that shit. Had to hurry up and do all that shit. Made a mess of her life trying to hurry up and do all that shit. This one ain't worth saving. You gave up a dog for a baby. You're lost. I'm 41. Got a 16-year-old baby. Never again. Hold on. Now, I'm trying to trap a 3-year-old to get him dressed. I'm trying to trap a 3-year-old to get him dressed. He keep coming in here, running in here, and running back out real fast because I'm trying to get him dressed. He want to run around naked today, damn near. I'm trying to trap. I have all the things to trap a 3-year-old, but I'm trying to trap him, so he's not trappable at this time. Her biological clock is ticking. Girl, I was sitting up in that gynecologist's office, the OBGYN at 34, and they was trying to make me geriatric and obese. They was like, oh, you fat and black and old. Oh, Lord, you having a baby? You're 35. You're fat, black, and old. Poor child. They had already started preparing me for preeclampsia and all the stuff. I didn't get none of that shit. Was my baby born 2 months early? Yes, but all his lungs was fully formed. His brain was fully did all the thing. Well, maybe not because he got autism. Who knows, girl? They were going to find a way to disenfranchise me, girl. Oh, of course your son has autism. Of course. My mama had a healthy baby boy at 41, girl. Geriatric. I said, it's not time for me. I said, they was hollering. Because I said, guys, it is not time for me to be hearing that word. It is not time for me to be hearing that word. Now, I love a good wedding to get dressed up and get fresh. Here's the thing, KJ. There are so many other occasions. Oh, this is, of course, this is Jillian saying this. What KJ say? And I be on the fence about weddings. Jillian, you don't need a wedding to get fresh. You could have kept it. You don't need no wedding, do you? Jillian, you don't need a wedding to get dressed, do you? You don't need no woman to ruin her life in order for you to get dressed. We went to the HEB. We went to the HEB. Besides the fact that she had on her slide, we went to the HEB, girl. Jillian do not need a wedding to get okay. Okay. J Fresh. Clean as a whistle. Okay, Jillian. All right, Jillian. Short t-shirt, shorts and a t-shirt. She said, oh, these rags. Oh, these rags. Yes, those rags, Jillian. Those rags. I finally caught a live. Hello. Happy birthday. I've been with every time I see your thing, I'll be like, happy birthday. Your birthday was 100 years ago. Those fabulous rags, girl. She said, oh, these rags, those rags, Jillian. We missed you in Atlanta. I didn't tell you nothing, though. I'm trying to do better about letting the people know when we travel. Anyway, that was sad to me. I was like, she need to get rid of that. She don't need to be nobody mama. And that's why I really had to quit. One of the reasons why I had to quit doing hair, because it was like, I spent 5 years with you. And then you walk up in this bitch talking about I'm pregnant. And then you mad at me because I'm not happy for you. I'm like, you should not be anybody's mom. You shouldn't be anyone's mommy. And now you're finna have to be somebody's mama. Gross for them, sucks for them. And it's like, I'm looking at that womb and I'm like, you still got a chance to get your ass out of here. You still got a chance to get out of here. Do not come here. I'm not finna congratulate the stupidity. And they want you to congratulate them so bad, especially if part of the reason why they glad to be pregnant is so that somebody can celebrate them. I got a TikTok. I don't be happy. And I'm like, I know you get sick of me. And then they come in here pregnant multiple times. Like, you got the first baby off the ground. You miserable and you making a mess. And then you come back like, I'm like, bitch, I don't want to hear that. I tried to convince the first child to go the fuck on. I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. I'm not doing this with you. More mamas got to be honest about motherhood. I'm going to always tell it. And my elders be like, she's having a nervous breakdown on TikTok. She's having a nervous breakdown on TikTok. She's losing her mind on TikTok. I'm losing my mind because I'm telling the truth. What a wonderful way to tell us that you're a goddamn liar. What a fabulous way to let us know how dishonest you are. What an interesting way to let us know that you live inside of a delusion. The second one, the pill didn't work, found out 5 months later. God. Now that one's determined to be here. You're gonna have to just work them hard and make them into the president or the leader of the free world. Like if those kids who fight hard to be here, like if you make, like I know a girl who got pregnant on a Morena. I was like, he need to be the next black president of the United States. He need to end world hunger. You're gonna have to immediately put him on the save the world track. Because if he got here through a Morena, don't make him into an athlete. Give him a bunch of books, make him into a scholar, and see how far he can take us. Tenacity. If those kids that was like, I did get rid of it. It's not get rid of a boy. Morena in hand. It's a lot of those babies. Those babies that come out like, hey, was you looking for this? Yes. Yes. Why you got it? How you end up with it? It was premature. How premature? Light Switch was premature too. Light Switch was 2 months early, girl. I said, oh Lord Jesus. That's it for me. Caught in trance. How you got it in your hand? I found it behind the cervix. Jesus. His name is Storm for a reason. Cannot escape your shadow. Oh, Valerie. The flu and snow in Virginia caught up with me. I couldn't believe my eyes. Meanwhile, my daughter was late, 41 weeks, and she's still on her own time at 16. She takes her sweet time. She takes her sweet time. I was so miserable 40. I know you was, girl. When Sir came at 31, I said, thank you. Thank you for getting the fuck on out. I'd rather be in the, but I was sad though. Immediately when I had to leave, it was fine. I was glad he was out as long as I was staying in the hospital. As soon as I got discharged from the hospital, I was like, I gotta leave my baby here with y'all. All these white people in here. I gotta leave my baby with y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. And I had to leave him. I spent as much time as I could though. They was like, she don't never go home. I had a home in that NICU. He had his own little, between my mama, my in-laws, we lived in that NICU. Since we can't take him home, we'll bring home to him. Lord help us, especially with them for real. I don't know why they filtered that out. Those last weeks are just so painful. I was making a pot roast. That's why I was like, being a precious gift to the patriarchy. Barefoot, pregnant, hovering over the stove, making a pot roast. My water breaks. Stay young and unattached for as long as you can. And if you like dick a lot, Lord help you. Because really just get to a point where you don't even like dick like that. Because those girls that love that dick, they have a really hard time. Those cockhounds be struggling. We can't hold our girl. Hey, Doc. Oh, Lord. They can't hold it. Young ladies, don't let these men trap you and change your life forever. Choose you. And just remember that when you're 22, when you're in your young youth, and when your people first give you your life, like, okay, here you go, you're 18, get the fuck out, or whatever little way that they usher you off into the real world, That's your prime baby mama season. Like that is prime baby mama season. If you can make it to 30, those baby mamas, listen, they do make it look for all the bows in the hair and the cute family Christmas picture. If you can get to 30 without being tethered to a child, you made it. This thing I'm not supposed to tell you. I'm supposed to tell you to aspire to have a baby before you turn 25. Be done having all your kids before you turn 30. They want you to tell you this. They want you to give your youth to motherhood. Give your youth to yourself. Tithe your youth into your whole life. I said, you hear those elders say youth is wasted on the young. Imagine you will be ahead of the curve. You will be wise beyond your years if you use your youth to be wise. Because they telling you it's not, you gonna make mistakes no matter what because you knew at it. But surround yourself with people who have wisdom and experience. You see how you was asking me, Jay Shauna, if you still in here, why do older guys hit on you? Why don't younger guys hit on you? Take yourself totally out. Just be young and beautiful. Don't be worried about who hitting on you, because a lot of young ones, a lot of old ones, a lot of middle-aged ones care too much about who the fuck is hitting on them. That is why our sister Ashley Dalton is so well to do. It's because she's capitalizing off of your concern for who the fuck is hitting on you. Let's continue. I done got off task anyway. Somebody asked me a question and I don't know if I answered it. If you why do you think this administration is pushing having all these kids? Because if we have babies, especially women, like you see how we don't have a care in the world. These women, they're talking about 30-year-olds. The birth rate done went down. If the birth rate go up, it's gonna give women some shit to worry about. If the birth rate go up, we'll be so stressed about money and providing for our children that we'll get on that, we'll spin that wheel. We'll be so stressed about the vitality and the well-being of our children that we can't hardly think straight. We'll just stay inside of marriages with men that we don't like or don't treat us right because we need help financially and we need help raising these children. But because we don't have a care in the world, they don't like us. When we don't have a care in the world, they don't like us when we're unburdened. They need us to have some burdens. Children. Children. Let's look up the definition of a burden. A heavy load. They came through the door swinging. Let me turn this microphone off before I burn your eardrums out your head. A heavy load. An oppressive worry. I'm raising a black boy child. That alone is haunting. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to close it out by saying with autism. And I'm going to add a cherry on top. In America, a heavy load, an oppressive worry, a difficult responsibility that causes mental or physical strain. Lord help us. Emotional or mental, what is it? When looking at different ways to express the concept of a burden, the right term depends on the context of the weight being carried. Worry, anxiety, strain, affliction, or albatross. duties and work, onus, obligation, responsibility, or charge, physical load, encumbrance, heavy weight, or cargo. And when I tell people don't have kids, they say I'm projecting. Girl, I'm trying to warn you. You want to know? I'm sure you know that they filtered that comment. Add emotional strain. This is why they want to go ahead and make you into a baby mama while you young. Because you'll always have children to worry about. The reason why KSC teaches us this. The reason why the patriarchy will always prevail over us is because we love our kids. We love our kids more and differently than their dads. We will lay it all on the line for our children. We will lay it all on the line. We will burn ourselves at the stake to accommodate our children. And they don't even give a fuck. You burn yourself at the stake. That's what, like, you be like, I gave up so much. That's why I'm not giving up nothing for Light Switch. Because if I give up something for Light Switch and when he get grown, and it's like, I gave up. He's not going to give a fuck. That was my decision. That was your decision to give up, sacrifice. I didn't ask you to do that, and I didn't ask you to be here. You're going to have to figure out how to navigate motherhood yourself without having to give up every fucking thing to accommodate me. Because if you give up every fucking thing to accommodate me, you're going to make that my problem as a daughter of a mother who did that. It took me years to learn my gifts, talents, hobbies outside of motherhood. So now I choose me. And here's the thing. Your children will benefit from you choosing yourself. They just don't tell you this. Your children will benefit from you choosing yourself in one way or another. And I don't mean, hey, far above rubies. We will neglect ourselves for our children and lose ourselves. Yeah, and then your children grow up around a woman they don't respect because you don't respect yourself. They grow up they grow up with a mother who doesn't see about herself, so then they don't see about you. My brothers-in-law don't even go over. My husband and my brothers-in-law don't even go over their mama house for Mother's Day. Because she's so bitter and miserable that she hard to be around. She done gave up so much herself. She hasn't seen the world. She's not creative. She don't have no love in her heart. She miserable. She hateful because she gave up so much to accommodate them. Now they can't stand being around her ass. And that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to become somebody that the people I love can't stand because I done worked so hard. Not doing that. You lose all your friends because you're so bitter and miserable, hateful. I don't want to do that. I like to keep my friends, please. Thank you. Sound like your mama. Tale as old as time. Hey, Britt Brad. Tale as old as time. Rising in the east. Anyway, we gonna always tell you to don't have children, girl. I know our little one in here that's pregnant. We're going to hold it for you. You let us know if you need a box of diapers or some wipes or whatever. We'll send you a little care package because we still cherish pregnant women. Just because hey, Osha. Hey, Makia. I needed a break from the live streams, girl. Jeez Louise. We'll send you a little something else, a little care package for a little baby. We do revere our pregnant women. We don't cast them aside. But, I have been outside. I'm still gonna encourage you to not do it unless you got a punk bitch in your house. Then let him buy you the diapers and wipes and shit, girl. We work too hard for our coins for you. Let that punk bitch go Uber and Lyft and go work it. We want them to make smarter decisions. We do. We'll send something for the baby, girl. But dog, you put us in a rough position if you laying up there pregnant by a loser. You put us. That's why I was like, you put the women who love you in a fucked up position. When you lay up there and you get knocked up by a loser. Find the identity outside of motherhood is the goal. You should come through the door trying to do that. That's why when they was like, do you want to go into a support group with new moms? No, I want to go the other way. No, I do not want to be in no support group with a bunch of... We have a support group for moms with babies in the NICU. No, thank you. We have a support group for moms with babies... something. We got a support group for new moms with grieving somebody that done died. Their husbands be dying while they pregnant. I don't want to be with them. Yeah, support group. I want to see the world and sitting around people that's going through the same shit as me in this same kind of way. I ain't ready for that. Then knocked up more than once. Yeah. Somebody sent me a video of a Kendra G. It was Leisha. Leisha had sent me that Kendra G video where the girl had, I can't remember, I think she had 5 children or 9 children. But she had come into the conversation being real hateful and standoffish, and Kendra G immediately clocked it. And she was like, I ain't got no attitude. She was like, bitch, you got something. Excuse me. And Kendra G is one of those ladies who be like trying to fix folks up. A 27-year-old with 8 kids, it broke my heart. It's too late, yeah. Yeah, you just have to let her be over there. It's nothing, like, because it don't matter, like, she needs too much and she can't contribute enough, like, to herself. She needs, like, especially if she don't have financial support from the dad or the dads. I don't know. You seen that? And it was like, she shouldn't be dating. The man was died. I think he died a year ago. And she on Kendra G talking about she looking for, girl, get your ass off the internet and into the world. Get your ass down. You think a man want to come into your life and do what? Fuck you and knock you up for baby number however many? You need to stay the fuck back. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because some people, you just need to tell them you don't need to be worried about dating. If you're looking for somebody to help you pay bills, come together with one of your friends or something. I believe the dad was deceased. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you shouldn't be looking for dating. You shouldn't be trying to date nobody. Maybe I'm trying to trap me a 3-year-old. He's not coming nowhere near here. Lord help him. Amen. She needs healing. Her anger was very displaced. And it was like, I think that's just her natural disposition. And I think actually her anger wasn't, I think it was displaced, but I also think she uses anger as a shield. And I think she was nervous. And I think she uses anger to protect herself when she's nervous, when she's sad, when she's scared. She uses anger as a veil. When really she's just sad and shit. Okay, I'm actually gonna speak. This is the perfect time to continue with what I was talking about. We started with you don't know what I've been through. This is a great time. This is a great segue. You don't know what I've been through. It's been rough, I'm telling you. All night long, toss and turn. Nobody's bridge is left to burn. Now, what I want to say about this is, you got to be careful with coming through the door, building relationships because you want people to pity you. The only person you should be having this conversation with is you, because you can do something about this. Saying this to a man in hopes that, hey, Paris, coming through the door saying this to a man hoping that he will love you properly is dangerous. But let's continue. She's telling a story about a lonely girl. Please. You should be telling no one this story at this time but you. This is why I asked who was lonely. Like, if you're lonely, make peace with the loneliness so you can do something about it. The reason why I set my table at my house so people can come and sit and say the worst shit they got to say. I mean the worst shit. The most awful, horrible, dreadful things. The things that they not allowed to say. The things that make them feel bad. The things that this is real true. That's number one. And number two, once you acknowledge it, you can do something about it. You don't allow yourself to say it because you don't want to be messy. You don't allow yourself to say it because you don't want to be mean. You don't allow yourself to say it because you don't want to acknowledge it, because you trying to keep your rose-colored glasses on, or you want to choose peace, don't. Get it out. Every time somebody say to me what they're thinking, even if it's horrible, it's the only way you're going to be able to be married. Josh have to say really icky things. Josh sometimes has to say things that make me cry. Sometimes I have to say things that make Josh uncomfortable or make him upset. This is why I say relationships are not easy. If you're looking for an easy relationship, you're not going to make it. You're going to be a shitbag. You're going to mishandle everybody. If you need relationships to be easy, just don't have them. Be a loner. And as a loner, your relationship with yourself is also going to have to be shallow, because relationships require depth and exploration. And depth and exploration is not easy. So if you don't have depth and exploration with this, you don't want to have depth and exploration with that, you shallow, ain't nobody gonna want to be around your ass anyway. That's why you're a goddamn loner. No one to love her in the whole wide world. I'll tell you a story about a lonely girl with no one to love her in the whole wide world. You know she was lonely. You don't know what I've been through. It's been rough. Toss and turn all night. No bridges left to burn. I'll tell you a story about a lonely girl with no one to love her in the whole wide world. When I'm in one-on-ones, y'all be like, and I'll be like, not a friend. That's not your friend. That's not your friend. You don't like them. It's like, you want friends so bad, you'll keep people around you don't like and don't like you. And it's like, well, this, and y'all think y'all eats with this. Y'all think y'all eats with this. Well, if I get rid of my friends, I ain't gonna have nobody. Is that so? Nobody? Nobody? No one? No one? You're right there. You're totally ignoring, neglecting, avoiding yourself. No one to love her in the whole wide world. And this is the thing. I'm going to read it to you again. I'm going to read it to you until you can't hardly stand to hear me read it no more. It's 50 of us in here. Maybe some of y'all haven't heard me say this yet. I'm going to say it until you can recite it back to me. When I bump into you in the Costco, you going to roll up on me saying this to me because you done heard me say it to you so many times. Song is a special kind of language. It enables humans to call the gods and great forces into human circles. It is a special kind of language that accomplishes this in a way that spoken word cannot. Song has been used to create a non-ordinary consciousness, a trance state, a prayer state. No one to love you in the whole wide world. You're right there. You're telling this to yourself. You're in communion with somebody that you're totally neglecting. Constantly in communion with somebody that you don't acknowledge. No one to love you in the whole wide world, ever, at all. Rich is rising. No one to love you in the whole wide world. When you tell me you ain't gonna have nobody, you telling your business. I'm immediately gonna know that you totally neglect yourself. You don't acknowledge yourself at all. No one to love me, no one to love her in the whole wide world. And then there you are. somebody done came along and rescued her from her loneliness. Now, it's supposed to be you. But she done outsourced it to somebody else. You could. That's why I was like, these songs you should be singing to yourself, and you're singing them outward. You should be singing them inward. This should all be turned inward, not out. Fuck it. She said, unlock my chains, child, and set me free. You are the only one that can do that. I'm a different woman now. Look at what you've done to me. Also, you can only do that for yourself. I don't know who she think this person is that then came along and did this. Don't know what you gave me, but it feels all right. See, that's where you get lost and stuck and turned out, because you don't know what you gave me, but it feels right. The reason why you need to be taking care of yourself in the season of loneliness is because you need to know exactly what needs to happen in order for you to feel all right. You outsourcing this type of care and regard onto a love affair, onto a man or a woman, you're going to still need rescuing, like I told you yesterday. Don't know what you gave me, but it feels all right. Outsourcing. You need to know what it takes to take care of you. You need to know what it takes for you to be all right. Don't know how you did it. Do it again tonight. Didn't want to feel this good. Didn't realize I ever could. You came here. You came to stay. I'm so glad because you made my day. This is for you. This is another one of those songs that was written for you. And what I think is, when these women write these songs, the longing is not for no man. The longing is for herself. The longing is for herself. The longing is for herself. And see, we was just talking about Toni Braxton yesterday. We was just talking about Toni Braxton. I like to listen to love songs as I'm singing them to myself too. I can't hunch. You can't hunch yourself. You in the right group chat. Monet Eloise. Hello. Hello. Mother sensuality. Mother sensuality. Mother body. Okay. They filtered your comment. I did rain. One of your loved ones in here talking about how they did filter your comment though. Anyway, hit the Satisfyer Pro 2 and call her back. And if you a natural girl, we also have one of our sisters who uses crystal. They make them out of crystals. She said, get the Satisfyer Pro 2, call her back. Also, if you love to hunch so much that you can't properly take care of yourself and your emotional well-being, go to therapy. Read some books. Get your heart and mind right. Because sex is not supposed to be that important to you. Not that important to you. Not hunching with another human being. Sharing spit and bodily fluids with people. You so eager to share spit and bodily fluids that you can't pay attention and take care of her. You're lost. Cannot trap this 3-year-old. I'm really trying to trap this girl, Lord help him. She said, if I lost you now, it would take my heart from me. I can't imagine life without you. The love of you. The only person that you should not listen. This is about you. This is about you as a woman who has been abstinent for 3.5 years. You won't miss it. Explore yourself. You want to be explored? You, heaven forbid, you letting people explore all over you and you haven't even explored yourself. You got the fucking too young. Lately, I confess, I've been short on tenderness. Yesterday, Toni Braxton was talking about if you really love me. What'd she say? If you knew really, what'd she say? Something about you would be much more tender. Lord Jesus, you should be much more tender with the girl. You should be much more tender with yourself. Lord help you. Too much time on work, I guess. Not enough on you. She's talking to herself. And again, you're writing these words. These words are coming from within, pen to paper. Pen to paper. You spend too much time looking outward. You think you wrote this song for a punk, bitch. You wrote this song for you. You wrote this song for you. Fuck it. Fuck it. Listen to it on your own time. Keep fucking it up. But the chorus says, you're beautiful, my one desire. My one desire. You're my soul's inspiration. That's why I was like, she wrote this for herself. And if I didn't say, well, I do now, you're my sweet inspiration. Beautiful, blessed, rising, beautiful. Oh, I said that too many times. What is it? I can't say that too many times. But she was saying this to herself. And she thinks she's singing this to a man. You can rescue me. You bring out the best in me. I'm the girl I want to be when I'm near you. I may need reminding to say I love you, but heaven knows that I do. This is for you. Hey, Dominique. Hey, Me Find Me. This seems like this song is for you. It came on this morning. I said, Mother, this is for you. How did we miss that? If I didn't say, then I do now. You never take the time to acknowledge yourself, the person whose body you're inhabiting. Somebody who thinks your thoughts, feels your feelings, chooses your friends, chooses your partners, prepares your meals, picks out your clothes, chooses your career. If I didn't say, I do now. Imagine taking some time once a week, a couple of times a week, to say this to her. As hard as she works for you. You're looking for a provider to sing this song to. Hey, Mika. If I'm feeling low, I've only got myself to blame. Who else could you be talking to? Who else? Who else under the sun could you be talking to about this? I know you ain't talking about no man. I know you ain't talking about no kids. I know you ain't talking about no Lord. Giving it away. One desire. You have one desire. You have one desire. You have one desire. I know you ain't outsourcing it. I know you ain't outsourcing the one little old desire you got. Lord help you. She said, now, hold on now. She said, from the day I met you, I knew instinctively. Instinctively? She said, from the day I met you, I knew instinctively, whatever our future, together we are gonna be. Anita is a legendary phallus worshiper. Love her voice though. This is about her. We're not making this about no penis. We're making this about the womanhood. We're making this about ourselves. That's the difference. My mama was a Leo. I know how to turn something inward. Listen, I know how to make a song about me. My mama, I grew up in the house of a Leo woman. I know how to make a song about myself. I know how to turn those things inward that I ain't had nothing to do with no phallus. Girl, that was for me. She said, whatever our future, together. That's why I was like, even if you get married and be with the love of your life henceforth now and forevermore, he gonna die, you will still be with you. And how did you handle yourself in this world and in that marriage? At the end of the day, when you start talking about forever together, forever together, forever together, it can't be nobody else you talking about but you. She said, from the day I met you, I knew instinctively whatever our future, together we're going to be. In the preface, I think this is the preface, Dr. Estes would say, girl, where is it? Forward. The shadow of the wild woman lurks behind us during our days and in our nights. No matter where we are, the shadow tries behind. It doesn't matter where you are in this world, in your life. You're with your girl is there. She's there. She's there. She's there. She's there. And she gonna be there. And you can't avoid her. You can't run away from her. And the more you try to avoid her, and the more you try to run away from her, the more she gonna sabotage your shit. Because she wants to be acknowledged. She wants to be acknowledged. And then you spend all this time expecting other people to acknowledge you, and you haven't even acknowledged yourself. And so when people pay you dust, I be like, you paying yourself dust. I know you don't expect us to pay you any dust, bitch, and you don't even pay yourself dust. Fuck you. You ignore, you abandon and neglect yourself, and then we come along and we pay you dust, and you fall out with us. Fuck you. We can tell you're abandoned, neglected. You avoid yourself. I say this all the time. And I said it on Substack. If you don't want to be around you, neither do we. You don't want to be alone with yourself. You got to always be sitting up on the phone. You got to always be doing something. You can't never just be with the girl. We don't want to be with her ass either. So if you find yourself in a position where everybody's always repulsed by you, you can't hold nobody's attention, you can't hold no care, you can't hold no community, look inward. Look inward. Stop making everybody's goddamn problem. Yeah, it might be your regular ass. I don't have anything else to say. I just came up here to say that. Anybody have anything for me? I got to go and dress my 3-year-old. I just came up here to say that. I love my time with me. I need it. You do need it. Like, I started doing like going totally offline. Put my phone down, turn the computer off, turn off. If I'm not reading or doing whatever little tinkerings for myself, I ain't doing shit. I thinking my own thoughts, being in my own head. These are the things, like, you trust yourself better. You trust yourself better when you adorning myself right now, looking in the mirror as I listen to this. Good for you. I don't know what I was saying, girl. End it with a bang. Love my time with me. Oh yeah, you don't trust yourself if you never take time. I learned this when I was on my trip with my OG. If you don't ever spend time in silence thinking your own thoughts, not letting a YouTube video tell you what you think, not letting a TikTok tell you what you think, spending time on the phone, spending time, I'm talking about just, even if you're doing something, doing it in silence, letting your own imagination carry you. Hey, Mimi outside. Hey, Sandra. Y'all came in at the same time. You don't trust yourself. You can't. You don't know what you sound like. You don't know what you sound like. Hey, that's Zah. You don't know what you sound like. You don't know what you actually fucking think. You don't know what ideas belong to you. You don't know what time it is. And you're like, this is a whole world going on. That's why I was like, if you're neglected, you definitely make it other people's problem. And it's your goddamn problem. If people avoid you, that's why when my mother-in-law come, we be all sitting at the table, fellowshipping. As soon as she walk into the kitchen, walk in the kitchen to the kitchen table, everybody get up and leave. And they don't mean her no harm, but they don't mean themselves no harm either, so they get up. And I be like, oh, we leaving. Yeah, we leaving. I feel like I'm, okay, we leaving. We don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to you. She wonder why nobody visits her. A lot of those grandmamas wonder why they don't visit her. One of my elders, I tried to go over there and talk some sense into her. She just forgave me. I saw her yesterday. She was so nice to me. She offered to give me the swimming suit off her back. Oh, you own it? She been bad at me since Thanksgiving. That's the definition of protecting your peace. That's the definition of protecting your peace, young one. But the last time I went over there, we had a knockdown drag out because we was having a conversation about like her people. And she wanted to lay down and be the victim so bad. And I was like, so you don't see it for them at all. You don't. But this is just how I love. It's too rough on them. Can I tell you that? But this is all I know. Okay. So let's talk about who taught you how to love. Because see, she done already wept to me about her ragged ass, punk ass, nothing ass bitch of a daddy. So let's talk about the daddy. I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I love my daddy. Oh, you are trained. You want to talk about a nervous breakdown? I can't do this right, baby. I had to sail out of her front door on a canoe because her tears had flooded that house. I had to pout. This is the only way I could get out to my car, bitch. She was cat wrangling. Let's talk about your daddy then. Let's talk about how you learn how to love so we can figure out how you can be a little bit more gentle with your loved ones then. Cause see, I talk to my elders. Come on. You want somebody to come over your house? She do not want me over her house. Like, you want to have lunch? No. I'll stop and get some. I ain't hungry. Can I stop and get us some wine? I don't drink no more. I brought you some Lee Press. I don't want them. I don't wear Lee Press songs no more. Okay. Well. See, at school, I had to sail out the door. And so, you not even being able to look yourself in the mirror is why you are unbearable to the people who you love. You love them. You want them to want to be around you, but you're unbearable. You want to know how you get unbearable? You can't bear to be by yourself. That's why I can always tell, like, your people don't want nothing to do with you, and I see why. And I said that. I was like, you just gonna have to hold it. Luckily, your people love you so much that if you drop dead, you won't even be able to get cold before they notice. Because you right in the community with them. You right up the street. You very integrated into their lives. It's more than you can say for most. You done positioned yourself beautifully. Merry Christmas to you, ma'am. But no, they can't stand you. And I said, they shouldn't have to. If they could stand you, it would just take a lot of oppression and discomfort and anger and sadness and self-neglect for them to be able to stand your ass. I had to do the same thing with my auntie. She's terrible to her daughter, her sisters, etc. Yeah. Hey, Elle. Did I dream that I saw you in a live stream in the middle of the night? I said, I gotta be... Trap me a 3-year-old. It must have been you, Elle, that made him come in here. Trapped him. I've been trying to trap him for an hour and a half, girl. Trapped him. Hold on. All right. Thank you. You look so nice. Merry Christmas to you, brother. He gone now. Laid into her like a silly posturepedic. Lord Jesus. Yeah, he came right in here when I said, hey, Elle. He was like, oh, that's my cue to get dressed. And he done went on. I'm trying to hold. I know he gonna want some Chick-fil-A for lunch. He's supposed to be on a Chick-fil-A sabbatical because the last time he was out of school, if you want to see the rest of it, you can go to Lady of the House Media YouTube. I gotta go. This is my OG. I need to have this.